Thank you.
Viewers, welcome to Healthy Talk Show, and we have today very special guest from Italy, from Esaote, Mr. Giacomo Pedretti. So we are now talking about he's the global company marketing manager. So he will tell the aspects of the dedicated MRI system, where they are market leaders in weight bearing MRIs. So over to you, sir. Please let us know about your
Yeah, in
product.
general, the MRI market is driven by high field MRI that are the conventional one and from dedicated and open MRI. Esaote in particular develop dedicated and open MRI that are different technology because they are permanent technology instead of the high field MRI that is a superconductive technology. Obviously, this need is growing more and more from the market because clinic and doctor are looking more and more to have a solution cost effective in order to answer to the big amount of MRI examination we have in the request. So MRI examination is increasing a lot in demand, and so they should have also MRI that could be placed everywhere and could be reduce the waiting list together working complementary with the eye field.
So in India, what is your market share? So in weight bearing MRI, how many
Now,
installations you have?
in Weber MRI, we start with the first installation of Professor Majan in 2010. And then now we have a market of 35-40 MRI in different centers. Weber MRI is a very specialized application, so that should be used together with other MRI, as today they show it during several presentations. So in order to have all the solution on your hand, you should have weight-bearing MRI together with the standard MRI.
Okay. So what are the difference between the conventional MRI and your standing MRI? So can we do all the tests, or there is some limitation?
But in general, obviously, as all technology, we have advantages and limitations. Speaking about weight-bearing MRI, obviously, we have the advantage that we can scan the patient under load, under gravity. So, and you can compare the examination during the conventional supine. So, the advantage of weight-bearing MRI is to provide the micro instability difference. Like X-ray, they do in weight bearing and maybe can done also in supine. You can see the general instability. With MRI, you can also check the soft tissue, and for this reason, you can have a very important indication for the clinician to follow up with the patients for soft tissue micro instability. The conventional, obviously, it's used mainly for oncology. It's used mainly also for MSK and for other issue, but the weight-bearing MRI can provide you an important solution mainly for spine and for extremity, where you can adopt in your solution the indication that you can have from the clinician, and the radiology can answer with imaging in order to provide the important follow-up for the patients.
What is your vision for Indian MRI market?
But Indian MRI market is a very huge market. You have a very huge population, so and it's a market that is increasing in demand. So that's the reason we want to provide our solution, because maybe in the big area you have several high field system and several center, but maybe also remote city that don't have, for example, MRI can now, thanks to our technology, have a cost-effective MRI to make a sort of pre-screening instead of to reduce the waiting list. Sometimes there are, I see also in other countries, but mainly it happens also in India, that patients need to try 3-4 hours to reach one MRI. So that is important that nearest to them there is a possibility like a in-office solution to make a sort of pre-screening MRI, and then, if needed, deeply investigation can go directly to the high field. So that could be very useful to reduce the big waiting list we have in general in the world, but mainly also here in India.
Thank you, Giacomo, for complete insight about your vision and mission for the company. And this will be beneficial for our viewers. And thank you for talking to MedGet Today TV.
Okay, thanks a lot.